Well, it's the morning of day 4, I believe. Yeah, if you count Monday. It's this Thursday. So we made it through the night. It was a little struggle because there was some creature that came running through our camp. Well, maybe that's an over-dramatized statement. I heard it and I told Avalanche to go get it because I was not going after it, whatever it was. We made it through that. I realized that there was a road behind us somewhere. Cars would come past, but that wasn't too bad. And then somewhere about 2:30 in the morning, I heard a crash and it was a tree coming down. I'm not sure where, but I feel like we're in some sort of apocalyptic forest where all the trees are burned out because it's just trees down everywhere. But it was dark when we got here, so we had to camp here. But here's what we have. We're gonna call it a 2-star. Well, maybe a 3-star. You get at least 1 star for the view. Let me show you the view. Beautiful. And then you get another star for the moon. I think I've got a picture of the moon I'll show you. It was absolutely spectacular. But as far as campsites go, pretty rough. It's just like over the wall where water comes in. It's pretty rough. And then there's trash everywhere. Avalanche is getting all packed up. We got to get our kayaks back together and we'll be moving out. We got a beautiful sunrise. Well, not really. It's a little overcast. It's cold. I'd say it got down in the upper 30s. We've got about 18, 20 miles left today. And so, no, 18, I think is right. So let's get started. We're gonna get in the kayaks and get moving. Hopefully before some of these barges get on the lake and knock us out of our kayaks. Avalanche, what do you think about the campsite last night?
Well, I stayed better in a shack house in Detroit. It's a kind of a rough campsite. There's some vines down here that every time I move, wrapped around my foot. So, rough campsite. Ready to get on the boat, get away from this place.
I hear you. Okay. We're underway with day 4. It's a different lake, a different day. We're on Lake Kentucky now. So go Wildcats. And I feel like I'm getting a boost from something, like the waves are pushing me, and that feels good. But the winds change. I think that's a Kansas song or something. Winds of Change. No, maybe that's something else. Maybe it's a Scorpions. It's a Scorpions song, Winds of Change, or something like that. I'll put it on the screen if I remember later. But it's a beautiful day, and we're gonna have some good weather. We got 18 miles to finish, and then we'll be done with phase 2 of 50-50-50, being 50. Whatever, it's a made-up challenge. Well, I had to move over to the shore line because the waves out further out where the wind can pick up will really knock this little kayak around. So I'm staying closer to the shore, and it is beautiful over here. I think this is where the north-south trail is, close to this side of Lake Kentucky, and so you can see just how pretty it is up there on the shore. It's beautiful. The sun's coming over the trees, and so far so good. Avalanche and I are pushing through these 18 last miles to get to the bridge where we camped. We'll camp there tonight. See how it goes. We are taking our morning break. Found this nice little point, and everywhere you look, it's seashells like this. It's amazing. It's this gravel sandbar looking place, rock. Looking out into the lake, absolutely beautiful. Take a look around, get a little snack, stretch our legs a bit, and then paddle another 13 miles. I don't know if you can see it, but I can see it in the distance. It's like a finish line, it's the bridge. I'll show you what I mean. You know, every time I do these videos, I always think about something that I forgot on a trip. Well, for me, this particular trip, especially yesterday and today, I forgot sunscreen. That was a major beginner rookie mistake. So I'm using my buff here to shield what's left of my skin. I mean, it's burnt. I feel like a piece of bacon on my face. I wasn't thinking about the wind and the sun off the water. I'm not used to being on the water that much. Well, you live and you learn. Next time I'll bring sunscreen. We're coming in between 2 points, and there's a bay and a good significant area where the wind can gust. And so, I don't know if you saw in the clip, but the water comes over the top of the kayak. I mean, literally, I think I'm the length of a hand away from the water. So even though it looks like it's not much of a wave, it doesn't take much to flip one of these things, especially with a novice like me. I can see the bridge. That's what I've been looking at for the last 13 miles. But now it's bigger, and my eyesight is not that great, but I can start to see cars going across it. So that means we're pretty close. Well, I mean, we still got another probably 5 miles to go. Oh goodness, I'm not stable. All right, we'll keep moving. Sometimes I feel like I'm just like this, a kayak in the middle of a big wave. being pushed toward the shore, tossed about. But I just gotta keep faith that I'm on the right path, even though these waves keep hitting me from all sides and pushing me. But sometimes I feel like there's a wind behind me. I don't know, call it God's providence or something that pushes me as well. It's pushing me in the right direction. I think they sometimes call the Holy Spirit a wind. Anyway, just thoughts as I paddle. Let's just say it's been a rough last 5 miles. The waves are, I mean, I don't measure this stuff well, but it's like 3 feet. You're just like up and down, up and down. Every time, if I miss a paddle because the waves are down, then I almost flip the boat. The wind is just really strong. But I see the bridge, just a few more miles left, and we'll be done with part 2 of this 50-50-50 challenge at 50. Whatever, it's a made-up thing, I don't know. Well, looks like we made it. We're at the bridge. We gotta go under the bridge to the boat ramp and get out. I'll tell you what, this sunburn and windburn has really got me. My socks, my gloves did not have fingers in them. You know, they're like biking gloves. So I had to get some socks and put over the ends of my hands to stop the burning of the blisters. All right, we're about done. Avalanche, what do you think, buddy?
I see a bridge.
I see a bridge. The bridge over the River Kwai. That was an old movie that I used to love to watch about World War II in Japan.
Sure you're just 50?
I feel a lot older than that. All right, we did it, phase 2. We're done with the paddling, and now it's on to the 3rd phase of this 50-50-50 challenge, and that is backpacking. 50 miles in the woods. We're here at the Land Between the Lakes. And so I am transitioning all my gear, transitioning from the wet clothes that I got while paddling to some new clean clothes for backpacking. We're about to hand our bikes over and our boats over to a friend of Avalanche's. He's going to carry them to his house so there isn't a chance that they get stolen. Avalanche has got his transition going on over here too. He's getting all his gear up and ready to go, and his buddy is going to take the boats with him. I realized after I got through with the biking that I was on a flat tire. I don't know how long I was on a flat tire, but my back tire was flat. Last couple of miles I was able to ride on Avalanche's e-bike. Avalanche, you found that I had a flat tire, huh?
As soon as I sat on it. Not sure how you were riding.
Oh well, we made it though. 50-50, right? So far? So far 50-50. We got one more 50 to do, and this might be the toughest because 25 miles in one day and then 25 miles the next day. That's gonna be tough. We'll see if we can do it.
That's what I got on there. I got the oven too somewhere in there. I guess.
Does that make them steaks better? You taking a picture of them?
Yeah.
All right.
Did you
you use that today on your...
I did,
Yeah.
All right, Avalanche, what's on the menu for tonight?
We have 4 grass-fed, home-grown, home-butchered steaks. We have green beans, a little bacon grease from the other night, salt and pepper. We have Mountain House macaroni and cheese, 2 packages. And then for dessert, we have Mountain House raspberry crumble.
All right. This is not in the woods right now. This is good stuff.
Oops.
We made it to camp and we are reassessing things for tomorrow. Looks like the rain is going to come in tomorrow morning. Looks like all day rain and all day Saturday rain. You wouldn't know it from my face because I've gotten windburn and sunburn from all the paddling. I wasn't thinking, you know, it's February. I thought, how could I get sunburned? But on the lake, I should have known. Rookie mistake. But tomorrow, it's a different story. We're going to be hiking 25 miles to Golden Pond Welcome Center, and then 25 miles back the next day. We're going to camp tomorrow night, and we'll just see how it goes. We're going to kind of reassess things tonight and see what we're going to do. I think we're going to leave a lot of gear in a truck at the halfway point, and then camp there with the gear, and then the next day change and hike back 25 miles. So hopefully our pack loads will be very light and we'll be able to complete this 50-mile with no problems. There's always going to be a problem, but it's all part of the adventure. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching As the Crow Flies Hiking.